Yo, what up? I forgot to put on the timer, so let me go ahead and grab that. Alright. I'll go ahead and get started either way. Greetings! Alright, let's put up a more serious team real quick. Because right now these dudes are mostly here for Dex stuff and experience. Evolve can stay for now. Yeah, back on that grind indeed. That should do it nicely. My Pokédex is like almost complete for one. Just need to evolve Quilladin, and I need to get myself a Steelix. The Steelix is going to be a little bit of a pain. And then there's also Umbreon and Espeon. But thankfully, happiness evolutions are remarkably easy in this game. Just gotta visit the cafe a few times. Now, good evening. Now, there is something about my evening that isn't particularly great. It's this shit brick. I got myself an 8-bit Duo controller, and this was primarily so I could get like access to the turbo feature. I couldn't for the life of me update this thing to begin with, to get it compatible with Switch 2. Then I did finally get it to update, and it still won't work with the fucking control sticks. I need to keep troubleshooting this fucking thing, even after the stream. But then hopefully after that I'll be able to farm the shit out of shiny Pokemon. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, like, why the fuck can't it work out of it, but... Why is she like this? Your synth is something truly special. She is, like, awful in a way that's extremely likable. Also, I think it's funny that people are like, "Oh my god, Yasim and Laban, they're like lesbians," and it's like, yeah, that is a pretty abusive relationship there between the two of them. So, why are you like this? God, why aren't Glade having a little bit of a domestic? Having a fighting type ace against a fairy specialist isn't wonderful. Wow, my team fucking sucks absolute cock against fairy types of WoW. I should have really probably considered that ahead of time. Now keep in mind that losing just once against Yasin basically got Laban enslaved for life. So with that in mind, I'm gonna make sure I do this. Oh, that's nice of her. I love that the other Yasins have been defeated. God, this fucking game, man. The humor in this one is surprisingly on point. I unironically hope we get to redo this tournament as many times as we want. But I get a distinct feeling that this is a one-and-done deal. Okay. Okay, wait. I kind of forgot that they would do that. Let's go. Your synth is fucking hilarious, man. Like, this game is a humor genuinely at some point. Also, Mega Campaign is easily one of the better Megas in this game, I feel. Only thing I'm not 100% sure about is the hat it has, but broadly speaking, I like the simplicity it has. I genuinely love that game. It's so good. really prefer my Zygarde not being able to attack. Yeah, agreed. Like, in-game, she looks perfectly nice. In fan art, she tends to look too black. Which is funny because, like, the usual suspects were crying about, like, oh my god, they're gonna whitewash her in fan art! And it's like, oh my god, please, for the love of God, get a job. Like, trust me, once you have a job, none of this shit matters. What, the thing I said about her skin color? Yeah. God. She is such a fucking bizarre character. I like her a lot. Good job. Let's get it up one more time, since he's the only one I haven't used so far. Okay. I like that it turned into a spontaneous aerial battle. Oh lord. Alright, ideally I want to Mega Evolve my Zygarde since it's the final round. Might as well show us some real firepower. Type that would make even a dragon completely surpass it. Okay, let's go. Like, it's nice to see such a huge return to form after the iffy at best stuff in a lot of Scarlet Violet. Like, I'm glad that they seem to have taken the criticism, yo, this looks ugly as shit, completely to heart. A battle with her? I actually appreciate that. Bun. Oh, fuck this game, man. Honestly, I'll take her up on that fucking offer too. Also, I saw someone mention this, but like, look at her ear. Like, she used to have ear piercings, and she is no longer allowed those because she's working with Yasinth. Which I think that is really great, like, design storytelling. I think that's actually really sick, because, like, it's the most draconic person being forced to fit in with a society that's not hers. Alright. Now that that's done, I was gonna make it a relatively short stream today, however, this would be too short. So let's do a little bit of, like, hanging out while we work on our schmecks. And frankly, the dex is pretty much done already outside of Steelix. So let's go look for a nice cafe, and then we'll make sure our schmeevies are nice and happy. Orange tea is genuinely my favourite, and so even though orange berries are blue, they are based on oranges, so... Yeah, what up? I really do appreciate that you can do this. It's kind of pointless, but in a fun way. Alright, now we need to do this 2 more times, and then we'll be able to evolve Shmeevy. Something else? Yeah, let's go for a Moo Milk. I like that it genuinely is a glass of milk. God, this game is so charming. Now the question is, will this only apply to the single Eevee or to both of them? Now, I'm going to temper my expectations by expecting it for only this Eevee, but we'll see. Interesting that that tea is purple. If we need to do more, I'll have a look to see if a different tea has a different colour. Not quite there yet. I need to take disarming voice off before we do anything else, because otherwise I won't be getting an Umbreon or an Espion. That is a different colour. That's nice, that's cute. No, I will say for the record, I could win an infinite amount of fights. Like, there's no stopping me even in an infinite endurance match. So don't go assuming there's any chance of me being worn down. Okay, now to do the same for this one. guess I'll do a quick check to see if I do have another metal coat. I do have at least one genuine spare metal coat, so that's good. Oh shit. That is nice. Though, this brick wall is gonna stare me in the face for at least a little bit of a grinding session. Some sparkling water. Also after this stream, I'm gonna drink a glass of milk and you can't stop me. You can stop me, I'm gonna have some milk and you can't do anything about it. How do you like that? How do you like that I'm gonna have some milk? You can't stop me. You know, I say that, but if I literally was ordered by Salt not to drink it, I would consider... why am I like this? Okay. Now with that, my dex is almost done. I just need that Steelix. I'm going to do a quick check to see if Steelix is available for a while, beyond that one encounter that I botched. Let's see. Serby will have info. Steelix. Right, only that one time in Wild Zone 3, which is an encounter I fucked up. Okay, that's a little bit of a bummer, but thank you, Sol. But we'll make it work. Let's see. Okay. These two dweebs can just go back in the box. Once I'm entirely done with all the dex work I need doing, I'm just going to turn this into a relatively minimal living dex. Nothing else I have really needs experience right now, outside of these Pokemon that, whatchamacallit, that need to get EV training first. I do have enough money to actually do that though. Let's see. I'm just going to assume you want max speed and max special attack on her. Let's get on with some Zero Royale. Oh man, like, usually on work, I don't really tend to get, like, genuinely pissed or annoyed at people. But there was one call earlier today where I basically just, like, finished a call, and, like, the first thing I said to one of my colleagues was, "God damn, what a beepity bitch that was." Which should probably give you an idea of how fucking obnoxious, conspiratorial, and just generally gross that was. Like, holy fuck, man, don't fucking pull that shit with me. Like, I'm being polite, I'm being helpful, but don't pull this shit with me. Like, to give you an idea of, like, what kind of dumb shit she was saying, she was doing stuff like, like, basically, from the scans I could see, and I straight up told her that, like, okay, yeah, we know where your parcel is, this and that, we can send it over here, at this point, this and that. And she was basically convinced that because it wasn't in her hands yet, it was basically stolen. And I was like, no, that's literally not the thing that... Don't get me wrong, I don't trust a lot of these delivery drivers either, but that is not what's happening. Fuck off. I have to continue that single time. Conspiratorial thinking like that is so fucking obnoxious. Okay, we no longer need to do water moves, so we'll just focus on extreme speed fuckery. I do think it's fun that even the nurses have started to participate. Fuck off. Come on. There we go. I like that the normal gem isn't used in the ambush attack, so you just get to use it twice. Like, that is kind of fucked, I love it. Ugh, I hate shit like that. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for like half the people working in this company to get deported one day. Like, once that pendulum shifts, we'll be eating well. Like, also, I do kind of agree that a lot of those, how do I put this? That a lot of our drivers actually can't speak, don't seem to be fully capable of speaking Dutch. But when a obnoxious dickhead was basically saying shit like, among other things like swearing and raising his voice, one of the things I included as an excuse to hang up on him was when he said, like, do those guys speak English, or, sorry, do those guys speak Dutch, and stuff like that. So I basically was like, yeah, sorry, we can't really, like, accept these allegations, this and that, so... Oh, okay, my canon team. That's a good question. Let's see. I think, as in you mean like my ultimate team. So I think one of the things that's ultimately missing is Mewtwo. So for that we'll put Zygarde in right now. Either Victory Bell or Meganium. I feel like it's not right to put both in there. I think Frostless too, even though I will admit I haven't done super much with Frostless this game, but I do like her, even if she's been a relatively weak link in my team. I'm not sure about the rest entirely yet. Let me quickly dump her now. Actually, you know what? I'll at least keep her in this box. Yeah, let's see. I'm not entirely sure about the rest yet, but we'll make it work. But yeah, when I get that fucking Pro Controller working, I'm absolutely gonna fun the shit out of a shiny Rolls. Alright, I should probably train a Lucario at some point too, but it's no particular rush. But yeah, like one thing that is genuinely missing from my team really is Mewtwo. Once that mystery gift distribution thing finally happens, I'm gonna be there for it. I don't want experience to go to waste, but I don't have any particular goals right now, so that's a little bit awkward. You know what, we can make sure the EV is reset fairly easily in this game, so... Good luck actually hitting anything except Protective Dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Giratina is gonna be in this one at all. You know, I'm fairly certain Giratina just isn't in this one. Especially with the DLC list not included yet. Like the more or less confirmed DLC one. Go. I'm glad that Dragonite gets to have both grounded and flying animations. It's a shame that some Pokemon, like Skarmory, only get grounded animations when they're in the wild. Because it's like, come on man, you're most of the way there. What are you doing? Good luck trying, because I won't hold back against you. It's getting ambushed by a Shota in the middle of the night. Or as I like to call it, dojins. Any hits with dragon types. But it doesn't really fit. This one is actually right here. If you're purely going for the shiny charm, I know it's more efficient to just, whatchamacallit, to skip these challenger fights, but I want my rewards. Ooh, Emma. Nice, nice. Okay, so apparently there's no 120th mission. Which, it's weird to have 119, right? Like, part of the reason I went live to begin with was that I assumed there was going to be more than one. But I don't particularly mind if there's not another one. Also, honestly, Yasin wanting endless battles is not the worst to end on. Also, it's funny that like YouTube didn't show the part of you wanted to strike me down, but thankfully Streamlabs it did properly. So it's like, oh my god, is this a death threat? I am YouTube. I am very smart. All sight. Like, don't get me wrong, YouTube like, Twitch is awful and evil, but that doesn't mean YouTube isn't good. Oh, you're right about this. Yeah, there's already a fair bit of Emma and whatchamacallit Malamar art, but I'm certainly not against more. Let's do 1 or 2 quick simulation battles. This is why you should never underestimate me and my glade. What? An optimal matchup? That I could have easily won no matter what? Nah, that's just in your head. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. I need to use my head and actually fucking, extreme speed, considering this entire build is just designed around extreme speed. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, this is a nice bunch situation, but shit, I can't take A4 right now. Easy. I do wish that Forest Out girls were, like, a bit younger, like they were in the previous, like, X and Y, but I don't mind the design here either. It's just one of those things where, like, I'll take a 7 out of 10, but they used to be 10 out of 10, you know? Come on. Fuck, come on. One more. Ready for victory. A big jump in points. let's do one more reward battle, and after that I'll probably call it. Alright, and after the stream I'll maybe ask real quick if one of you guys wants to help me with Evolving Onyx. Oh, it's the jogger. That is a fucked up moveset I'm still using. It's highly specialized against just one thing. Huh. Let's go cross that move. Hell yeah. I know another way to blow some stress away. Ooh, pretty. Alright, in that case, I'll quickly grab one of the shamanics. And then we can just trade that right away to have it over with. Actually, I think we get in the box. It's in box 22. There we go. Alright, then let's go ahead and open a shroom up. Alright, let's use 1597 again. There. Oh. Let's try it again. You gonna help with the trade, or? One more try. Please do actually get in this time. All right. Come on. Okay, very last try. Please, just for the love of God, get in. God, I'm so happy that Blue Archive finally added magical girls. Like, and they look so good as well, just doing things like this, little synchronized dances and such. Like, God, I love stuff like that. It's absolutely Kino. If you don't do good poses, then what's the point, you know? Oh, Shane. Okay, thank God. I was actually, like, legitimately getting frustrated. Alright. Cool, cool. Nice. Alright, and then we'll trade it back real quick. Oh, look at that toothy little grin. I quite like that, how do I put this? The rows of teeth on Steelix they slot into one another without being a proper munchers like we have. Like, look at the map in a second. See? Like, the upper row and the bottom row just slot into one another. But they're not actually, like, proper rows like we have. Alright, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here now. Tomorrow, we'll probably... I'll see if I want to stream just endless battle farming, or if I want to do something like maybe playing Time Stranger again. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. in the meantime, I'm just gonna hope you guys have a nice day. Have a good one.